Okay, it's me, Chris Colley. I am here in the rubber room, and I just am having such a difficult time lately with my internet and with my lives. But I am determined. I am going to get back on track for my Tuesdays at noon. Right now, the weather seems to be my biggest obstacle, and then when I got on, I was going sideways, so I'm hoping that this has alleviated that and I'm going in the right direction. But I am hopping on my Facebook right now to make sure that that's the case. Some days I just am baffled by Facebook and lives, and other days they go smoothly, so it looks like I am on and in the right spot and going in the right direction. Woohoo! It's the little wins, ladies. Okay, so because our internet is coming in and out and going all over the place, I am just going to share with you this cute little calendar. This was a project that I shared at our team meeting, so lots of pieces of it are done, and I'm sure I can get on and get off hopefully before my internet goes out. So we'll give it a go and see. I'm going to be using the Reason to Celebrate stamps. This is a standalone stamp set, meaning there are no dies, so it doesn't come in a bundle or a suite. We're going to be using this another wonderful year. This is a great builder's stamp set, so you can use the small happy, graduation, birthday, Easter. So you have like all of the holidays in here, and you can kind of build them like Lucky, St. Patrick's Day, that kind of thing. So really a fun set to have in your little stash of stamps. So we're going to be using some crumb cake today. And I think the last one we did this little piece from the Designer Series paper in the Hobby Suite, I believe it is. We're going to be using some matte dots and some of the Old Olive and Early Espresso twine. So I have a piece of crumb cake cardstock, and it is 9 inches by 4 inches, and it is scored at 4.5. So I'm just going to fold and burnish it on my score line here. And then I have a piece of Early Espresso, which is 3 3/4 by 4 1/4. I'm just going to put that on the front with some Stampin' Seal. And for those of you that know me, this is my favorite adhesive. And you do have to hold it straight up in the air to get it to continuously apply your adhesive. So I'm just going to put that right in the middle here. I do have to lift it up just a tad to make sure I've got it on there straight. And then I have a piece of the DSP. You can see on this side it's all about baking and kitchen stuff. There's some salt and pepper shakers, some measuring cups, a little rolling pin and some dough, a little pastry bag, a book. So all kinds of little kitchen gadget stuff. I'm going to be using the check side of this. Checked side, I guess, buffalo checked. And this piece is 3.5 by 4. So I've just kind of taken it in 1/4 inch, taken off 1/4 inch from the Early Espresso piece there. This is going to be our bottom, and that's going to be in a valley fold so that it will allow our card to stand up. So this piece is going to go on here, and that's going to be the bottom that will open up and help it to stand. So this piece is 3 by 4, and it's scored at 1/2 inch, 1.5 inches, and 2.5 inches along here. And I don't have these measurements written down. I'm just taking them off my grid paper. That's one of the things I love about our grid paper, is that it's got the measurements right on it. And it has those nice straight lines. Okay, so I'm going to take this side and put it on here. The easiest way for me to do that and get it straight is to just open my card or my calendar base up and line this up on there, and then press it down. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Line it all up, and then press it down. And you can see I've got it right at the edge of my card, little calendar base there. Okay? And then I have a 2026 mini tear-off calendar. This I ordered from Tailored Expressions. I order these every year and make these little calendars. So they're just called a mini tear-off calendar. They come in sets of 10, and they're like a really great size. So I'm just going to add some adhesive on there. I'm going to hold off and build my, well, I guess I'm just going to put it down here at the bottom. So I'm going to put it right at the bottom. Go. And then this is a piece I die cut, I think from Beautifully Celebrated. I'm not sure. I'll have to find out where that die cut came from. But it is one of my favorites. I use it a lot, so I should know where it came from. Okay, and I'm going to pop this one up on some dimensionals, but I am going to put my linen thread behind it. So hold on one second. Let me grab that. You guys know I'm always forgetting something. I was sure. Oh, there it is. I didn't even forget it. I had it right there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is take this piece and I'm going to put some adhesive right in the middle of it. And then I'm going to take a piece of twine and I'm just going to loop it around. And I'm going to make sure that my linen thread or early espresso twine is in there and in the adhesive, so it's holding it. And I'm going to make kind of like a figure 8. And you can also do this by tying a bow. So if you aren't good with the figure 8, I'm going to put this one kind of right over so my tail comes through there. So if you don't like the figure 8 or it's easier to tie a bow, feel free to do that. And I'm actually going to do 2. And I'm going to make this second one just a little bit bigger than my first one was. And that's going to add a lot of dimension to this, to my card or my calendar stand. How many of you guys use paper calendars? I have them like everywhere. If you use one, drop a comment there for me. I have them like everywhere. And then this year, instead of doing a planner, I went electronic with my planner. So I'm just going to trim this little end off here. Grab my scissors. But I like to have calendars everywhere because I can never, ever remember the date. So this is what it's going to look like on the front. Okay? And I'm going to put my dimensionals right up on the adhesive there. So that's going to ensure that my twine is going to stay put. It's not going to be traveling all over the place. I want that one kind of sticking out there. But I never know what day it is. I know we have phones that tell us the days. I have my watch that tells me the day, and I still am always going, what day is it? I just have a hard time keeping track of the 20th, the 21st, and especially on days like this when it's really cold out. We're not going anywhere. We can't get out. Our subdivision's all covered in snow, and so we kind of stay put and enjoy each other's company, my husband and I. And so we kind of lose track of the days and the dates. So a little calendar like this really helps me out. I'm just kind of playing around with the location there, but I think it's good. I've already pre-stamped my Another Wonderful Year. I'm just going to put that in my 1/8 inch scallop punch. And this was in our 2019 and 2020 annual catalog. I'm not sure if it's still around or not, but I don't know. Sometimes I like to show my retired stuff a little bit of love too. So I'm going to put this dimensional on there. I'm going to wait and add that after I cut my little image out. And this is just an image I took from the Designer Series paper. And I cut it out, and now I'm just going to trim it up. It's the perfect thing. It has like a little bookshelf on it, and it's just kind of, the greenery makes it feel like kind of homey and has that extra little touch. So it'll be kind of like a little warm calendar you could sit on your desk, or we put one by our phone upstairs where our phone charger is. And so this is kind of perfect for that because it doesn't have any, like a masculine connotation or feminine with bows and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of, even this could be one my husband would put next to his computer up in his office. It's a good kind of versatile one. We also made a tall one, which is the one I have by my computer because I do a lot of marketing scheduling, and so it allows me to see 3 months at a time all stacked on top of each other. I can share that too. I'm hoping my internet is still going strong, you guys. It looks like on my video that it is. I have a little bit of a delay or a lag, but on my laptop I've pulled it up so I could see, and so far so good. I'm excited about that. I hate when I'm watching a video and it's coming in and out, and I can hear it and then I can't hear it, and then it freezes, and that's kind of like how it's been these past couple days here with all of the weather. And my friend just told me that they're predicting 7 or 8 inches of snow on Sunday, which that's a lot of snow. All of those people with snow blowers and snow plows and snow removal businesses are going to be very happy about that. I, on the other hand, am not too happy about it, but Sundays are usually a day where I'm inside all day anyways. I do my food prep that day. I schedule posts for my Facebook groups. I try and get a lot of inside work done on Sundays and get myself organized for the week. So we still have to get our Christmas decorations down. Do you guys have yours all down? I noticed last night that a lot of our neighbors still had their or still lighting their Christmas lights. So that makes me feel like maybe I'm not too far behind. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit of regular Stampin' Seal adhesive to the back of this. I'm going to put it over there because I want to put my words in here. And let's see. Take the backing off there. I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive in there so that it will stick right there. Nice. I like it. And that's like a really quick and easy way to make a calendar, little calendar holder that can be to sit right by your desk or wherever you want to put it. So let me see, Kathy's here. Hey Kathy, your husband owns that snow removal business, and I bet he's really happy with all of the snow that's coming in lately, right? Yes, I will share the mini calendar link here. The shipping is pretty high on that for that website, so we usually go together and share them. I will definitely keep you on our list, let you know that next year. Hi Julie, thanks for tuning in. I'm jealous of you being in Florida on a day like this. It is freezing here, and I don't know if you heard me or not, but 7 to 8 inches of snow predicted to be here on Sunday. So it's a good kind of sledding weather, right? But I'm sure it's much warmer where you are and enjoying swimming weather. So thanks for tuning in, you guys, and I will see you next week on Tuesday. Bye-bye.